Hello, I'm Hugh Piatt. It's my honor to serve as the superintendent of Pampa ISD. We've got a lot of different plates spinning in our world right now with wrapping up the end of the school year. But one of the things going on that a lot of people asking questions about are all the construction projects, roofing and the track. And so I thought I'd just make a little video and let you fill you in on some of the details of timelines and all the things going on. So let's start with our track. The high school track originally was put in 2007. We're probably long overdue getting it done. In fact, I got a piece right here, and it is hard. We contracted that out to a company out of Panhandle called Vibra World. They're currently in the process of repairing our track. They've taken the old track completely out, laid the asphalt for the new track, and we'll be resurfacing that here in the next couple of weeks. It takes quite a bit of time to cure in between the asphalt and the track, but we hope to have our track done no later than the end of July. So won't have anybody on that this summer, but we will have a brand new track, really pretty track, ready to go when school starts. Probably also seen around all the campuses a lot of roofers. We had that hailstorm back in 2023, and we are just now in the construction repair phase of those roofs. We have the roofers at Lamar, at Austin, at Travis, and at the junior high. We had to begin those projects before school was out, simply because it's going to take at least 3 months to get those projects completed. And so it was either start now and hope to have them done by August, or be working when school starts. So you'll see that construction continue on all those campuses throughout the summer, and we'll pray for a lot of good weather so they can get those done before school gets started. Also going on at the high school, you've probably seen the CTE facility and fine arts construction that we're beginning because of the bond that we passed in May of 2023. That demo for the band and choir building and the auditorium began a few months ago, and they're completed with that. Construction is set to begin here in the next month, and so we're excited about that project. We'll put in a brand new CTE and fine arts facility that'll be an L-shaped wing attached to the Best of the West doors, and it'll no longer be two separate buildings, CTE and fine arts, that the kids have to go outside into the weather. And from a safety perspective, once we get that thing connected, kids will be a lot safer. So just wanted to walk you through that project just a little bit. And so if you can see the screen in front of you, the bottom of that picture is Randy Matson Street. The top of that picture would be Harvester. The right side of that picture used to be Charles Street, but as you can see, Charles Street is now gone, and we built over the top of it. And so in that Best of the West, kind of right in the middle of the building there, you can see that 3-story structure. That door, Best in the West, will still remain, and then when you walk in from there to the right will be a 2-story structure. And then once we get over into the part that runs north and south, that'll all be single story. So in the 2-story portion, we'll have art, and we'll have our new health science center, 2 classrooms plus a lab. We'll also have a special ed wing. On the top floor of that will be our computer programming, computer maintenance classes, our business classes, education classes, and also our esports program. And then in the north-south wing, we'll have our Fine Arts Center. It'll be a brand new choir room and a brand new band hall, and another breakout room for ensembles. They'll also have 3 great big labs there for ag, 2 classes for ag and 1 for our welding class. We'll also have a culinary kitchen that'll be able to be serve outside, so their kids will be able to serve pastries or snacks for anybody that has a production there in the new Performing Arts Center. So lots of things going on in that building, and you'll see construction begin in just about a month. And then we hope that it is set to be completed by the fall of 2027. So August of 27, we anticipate being able to have kids in that brand new facility. The current CTE building is not shown in that picture, but it would be going north and south just to the east of the pictured building. As soon as we get in the new facility, then we'll tear down the old CT facility and that'll all become parking lot. So that's the high school setup, and we're excited about that. The crews that will be working on high school will also be building Travis. So from that passing of that bond in 2023, we hired an architect, Shiver Meggert, out of Amarillo. We also contracted with Page and Associates out of Amarillo to do our building, and their crews will basically just move from the high school over to Travis. And so Travis will run probably about 3 months behind the high school, and we'll get started on that project as soon as the crews finish up like the concrete or the steel, then they'll just move over to Travis and do the same thing. So Travis is also set to open in the fall of 27 with the 4th and 5th graders moving into the new facility. Once they're in the new facility, then we'll gut and renovate the old portion, the portion that the 4th and 5th graders are in currently. And once we get that completed, which would be the fall of 28, then we'll move the 2nd and 3rd graders over from Lamar. So as you can see from the external drawing at Travis, you can see that the entire lot is going to be used. Playground areas out on the north side, basketball goals, concrete, that kind of thing. But also in that northeast corner, you'll see what we hope to build, which is an outdoor playground area, hopefully even a turf field, so that it can be used not only by our kids but also by the neighborhood. You'll notice the parking lot has multiple entrances on the north, south, east, and west side. The east side of the school will be the main entrance with that large parking lot, and you'll notice that there's multiple entrances and exits to that lot as well. We anticipate that over 200 cars will be able to drop off and pick up at the same time. You'll also notice around that building that there's a sidewalk around the whole structure, and so anywhere that student gets dropped off, they'll be able to walk on the sidewalk to the front door. So we're excited about that portion. If you see the floor plan, you'll notice that a new gym, a new cafeteria, a brand new media center or library, additional classroom spaces for all of the needs of that campus. That'll be that middle area filled in. If you understand what the new Travis looks like, I'm sorry, what the old Travis looks like, then basically we're just filling in that courtyard area and extending it out to the east side. So that's kind of the general concept. Don't get too wrapped up in the details of the floor plan. We're still finalizing those plans over summer, and we'll be ready to put those plans out for bid in the fall. So that's kind of the wrap up of the district for right now, with the track, the roofing repair job, and also the new construction at the high school in Travis. We plan to do one of these probably every 2 weeks, every month, just to kind of fill you in. We'll also be able to put some things on the website once we begin construction to show the progress over time. So a lot of exciting things happening in the ISD, also in our community, and we just want to keep you informed. If you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and let us know. Call, email, come by the central office. We'd love to visit with you and catch you up. Thank you for being Pampa Harvesters.